Hello and welcome back to another video. In this one we will be looking at 3 DLCs from 3 particular games. From Doom to Phoenix, Immortals Rising to even The Outer Worlds. How about we get into this then? Okay, so as I said at the beginning, we will be looking at 3 different DLCs because each individual one isn't enough to make a video in of itself, because there's not much information to go out of each particular one. So the first one we'll be looking at is the video trailer for the Outer Worlds DLC, which is called Murder on Eridonis. I'm pretty sure it wants to be called Eridonis Express, as you'll soon later find out, but how about we get into it? Okay, here we are, and we've got the Outer Worlds Murder on Eridonis. I'm pretty sure that's a place we've already been to, but I haven't played in the Outer Worlds in such a long time, so please forgive me on that. But yeah, this should be interesting. This is the only video out of the 3 DLCs that we can actually view. One of them, as will soon later turn out, they're all in different forms of how they are announced. So for this one, it is just a video. There's no actual information apart from the description that we'll read in a minute. But how about we watch this? Honestly, right, to start things off, I love the Outer Worlds, and the Outer Worlds DLC is mwah! Oh my god. So it is an in-game cinematic, so this is probably...
My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. My ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen.
I couldn't do so many gasps.
Had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's.
These stupid comments, man.
It was death.
Dun dun dun!
I'm sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Brain Eaters? Ooh. I'm interested. Who are these Brain Eaters?
At what cost to me?
It's interesting. Oh, don't be one of those where it's going to be gasp and going, I know you! Oh my god, it is! Oh my fucking god!
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered.
Fourth gasp!
To answer the big question on everyone's mind.
What is that question?
Will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that
I will never know.
must be concluded first.
And of course, the DLC, if... Oh, bloody IGN. But yes, it will be released on March 17th, 2021. So, I obviously, that's, well, by the time I'm recording this, this is the 12th, when this is coming out and when I'm recording it. 12th March, so it's only a couple of days until we get this particular DLC. So save up your money, and we should be getting like a gameplay trailer, or at least something else in the meantime. Because this is probably, I think it's coming out on Wednesday. Weird date, but sure. I've got a day off on Wednesday. You know that's gonna be the first thing I do. Play it, try and review it. Because my god, I don't think I've put as I need to put more time into Outer Worlds. Obsidian's games are mwah. Anyway, that is one of the first ones that I'm looking forward to. That is coming out this month alone. The second of the 3 is that the Doom Eternal DLC 2 for the God. I think it's if I say Gods Among Us, but that's Injustice. Oh, well, DLC 2 Doom Eternal, I can't remember the particular name. You can probably see up on the screen right here. But as you've seen, they do have a teaser trailer coming out on the 15th of March, so on Monday. So look forward to all of that. As that's as much information as we've got at the moment. We do have some concept art as you're seeing right now. And it looks cool, especially with them fighting against the Dark Lord himself, which is basically the Doom guy but bad. We could potentially see him in the next game, seeing as he's the main antagonist. It's all entirely possible, especially as Doom 3 kind of took itself from a different direction from the previous Dooms. So we don't know what's going on too much with that DLC, but I just wanted to make sure that people know about it. There is a reveal coming, and especially as the main game itself was really good. Now, on to the third and final one of these collection of DLCs coming out in a very short amount of time, and that is Immortals Phoenix Rising Mists of the Eastern Realm DLC release date has been revealed. So this is the second DLC to come out of the game. The first one was I think it was like the God Inside You or something. My name just escaped me today apparently. And it is coming out on March 25th. So let me read this and then I'll explain more later. Immortals Phoenix Rising players can embark on an all-new adventure starting March 25th when Immortals Phoenix Rising Myths of the Eastern Realm, the second of the 3 planned DLCs, launches on Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Switch, Stadia, Amazon Luna, and PC. So basically every console ever to exist. Led by Ubisoft, I'm going to butcher this name, Chengdu? Immortals Phoenix Rising Mist of the Eastern Realm introduces new open world characters and story inspired by Chinese mythology and centered on a new hero named Ku. Weird name. Immortals Phoenix Rising players can get an early free taste of the DLC with their special, I think that's supposed to say premiere quest, titled We Are Not Alone, which is available in-game starting today as part of a free update. Appearing at the southern end of the Valley of the Eternal Spring, the new quest offers a stamina testing platforming challenge in the clouds with an appropriately themed prize for players who complete it. Like the premiere quest for Immortals Phoenix Rising, a New God DLC, playing or completing We Are Not Alone isn't required to jump into this new DLC. Perfect. Immortals Phoenix Rising Myths of the Eastern Realm will release on March 25th and is available with the Season Pass, or as a separate purchase, or even through a Ubisoft Plus subscription if you're on PC. If you want to find out more, you can find out on the Ubisoft webpage. So with this in mind, we've got a lot of stuff to really look forward to with this. The main game itself, I've been playing quite a bit, and while it hasn't been talked about as much, and this is probably me trying to get everyone going around the table sort of thing, going, right, sit down, you're playing this game, this needs to be talked about a lot more. I know everyone is sick to death about Ubisoft titles, but Immortals Phoenix Rising is a different kind of Ubisoft game, and I love it. I love it so much. I personally think it innovates on the experience that you can possibly feel on the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sort of experience. You know, that sort of trying to get everything together, big open world. And Ubisoft Quebec, who made it, who originally created the one of my favourite Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So it's no. I personally think it's a great studio that created this particular game, and I can't wait to play more of it through the DLCs. While I haven't completed it at the moment, because I am also going through the Mafia trilogy at the moment. I know, I've got a lot on my plate alongside of work and everything like that. Oh, good news. But yeah, honestly, if you enjoy Immortals Phoenix Rising, then I know you're gonna definitely try to go for the DLC of these are Myths of the Eastern Realm, especially as it's got the I think it's based on, is it Chinese mythology? Yeah, it's based on Chinese mythology, and there's a lot to it. Like the Greek mythology, there's a whole load of stuff to deep to really dig deep down sort of thing. And I really can't wait to experience it all. Um, especially as it's made by a different studio, which is blowing my mind in that regard. Um, so yeah, that's so yeah, that has been all three DLCs talked about and discussed um, appropriately, I guess. What do you think about all these new DLCs? Are you looking for, which game are you most looking forward to? Personally, for me, the DLC that I'm probably most looking forward to is Outer Worlds DLC, especially as it's coming a lot more sooner than the other two. But I particularly like RPGs, so this is just a win-win in my book. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button, and if you didn't like it, push the dislike button. I'd like to know how I can improve the stuff and everything like that. And if you really do enjoy my sort of content that I do create, please click that subscribe button. It really does help me out. So with that in mind, this was probably going to be the last video for up until Tuesday. So I will see you until then. Bye bye now.